It started with fire. An old house on the edge of West Side Lane went up in flames one cold January night. Neighbors said the power had been cutting in and out for weeks, and when the space heater tipped over, it lit the curtains before anyone noticed. Inside were a family of 4, and a dog no one had ever really trusted. A pit bull named Brutus. The family had adopted him from a shelter 6 months earlier, not because they wanted a pit bull, but because no one else did. He looks like trouble, the neighbors had said. Don't be surprised if something goes wrong. No, now, something had. As the fire spread, sirens wailed in the distance. Smoke billowed thick through the roof. Flames licked at the sky. And just when it seemed all hope was lost, a barking sound echoed from the back room. Brutus, one by one, the family stumbled out, coughing, eyes burning, led by the dog who had refused to leave without them. The youngest, a 5-year-old boy, had been asleep in the closet. Brutus had clawed the door open, pulled him out by the arm of his pajama shirt, and nudged him toward the stairwell, barking until the child moved. When the firefighters arrived, the house was gone, but the family was alive because of the dog they were warned about. Brutus was hailed a hero, but not by everyone, at the Animal Control Office. Someone filed a complaint. Pit bulls are dangerous, it read. Even if this one helped, what happens next? The family, now living in temporary shelter housing, stood by him. They told every reporter who showed up that Brutus was calm, gentle, and smart. That he slept under their son's bed, that he never growled, that he saved for lives. But the whispers didn't stop. The insurance company refused to cover a new rental if the dog lived with them. A neighbor posted online, "One good deed doesn't erase bad blood." So the family was forced to choose a place to stay or Brutus. They chose Brutus. They moved in with a friend across town who owned an auto shop and had room in his fenced backyard. Brutus slept in the garage for a few weeks, quiet, loyal, and waiting for something to feel like home again. 3 months later, the same friend who offered them shelter was robbed. The shop was hit overnight. Tools stolen, cash gone, windows smashed. But what the thieves didn't expect was Brutus. He didn't attack. He didn't chase. He simply stood at the door and barked loud enough to wake up every neighbor for 3 blocks. The thieves fled. When police arrived, they found footprints, broken glass, and surveillance footage of the pit bull staring down 2 masked men, his stance. Unshaken, the next morning, the headlines changed. Pitbull thwarts burglary in local garage. Brutus the hero dog strikes again. People started coming by just to see him. Children dropped off treats. A bakery sent over biscuits. Someone painted a mural of Brutus on the shop's outer wall. Golden eyes, steel muscles, and smoke.
Here's your treat.
Still in the background, he became a symbol not of fear, but of strength, of redemption, of second chances. On the 4th of July, the town held its annual Heroes Parade. Veterans, firefighters, and local volunteers rode in open trucks and threw candy to kids lined along the sidewalks and behind the final float, walking proudly with his tail high. And a vest labeled Community Guardian was Brutus. The crowd cheered. The mayor, a woman in her 60s, gave him a medal. The same insurance company that once denied him offered the family a new policy free of charge. Even those who had once called him dangerous reached out. A 70-year-old woman who had crossed the street for months to avoid walking near Brutus now asked if she could pet him. He licked her hand gently. In that moment, everything changed. Years passed. Brutus aged slower walks, longer naps, eyes cloudy but still kind.
It's okay, buddy.
The boy he had
I'm right here
rescued
with you.
grew taller and started
You're not
high school.
alone.
He told the story of the fire every year for class projects, always ending with, "He wasn't just a dog. He was our guardian." When Brutus passed away, the entire neighborhood mourned. The mural on the garage wall was updated now, showing Brutus with wings above the burning house. Watching over the family from the sky, they buried him beneath the same tree where he used to lie on sunny afternoons, head resting on his paws, eyes blinking at the breeze.